champion as well. I mean, Cytoplasm, Saplo, doing so strong. But yeah, here we go. Let's talk about the game. What type of players do we got here?
Well, over the top left-hand corner, we do have Infused. JonnyREcco, who is the pink Zerg. He always chooses pink, man. This is like a little thing of his.
Oh, really?
And yeah, I don't know why, man.
It's just like Stefano, right?
I guess so.
He also chooses pink all the time.
I guess it's just annoying when you see pink on purple on the minimap.
Yeah.
But over in the bottom right-hand corner, we do have Alien Invasion's Headhunter. Now, he just took out Diz in a PvP in the last round. Now, can he continue that and take out JonnyREcco, who is considered to be one of the top players in the UK scene at the moment? Obviously, there's Bling, and then there's Johnny after that, really. I mean, obviously, to Muslim, but he doesn't really count, but yeah, being out in America and stuff. But let's have a quick probe. Scout coming out here for Headhunter. He's sent across actually really early. Put down the pylon first. Looks like he's going to go for that Forge, fast expand, and then he's going to have a quick little scout around. Not gonna say anything too crazy just yet.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, Forge Fast Expand, of course, it's the thing to do. I mean, no question about it. It's the best thing to do. Question though is, yeah, here we go. JonnyREcco, he's putting down the spawning pool, and yeah, he's gonna get up some Zerglings and definitely be able to take this expansion, even if it gets blocked, which it has been done previously by Protoss players from AI. They have all liked to put down that pylon and block the expansion. But yeah, we'll see. The probe continues to stick around here in the mineral field of JonnyREcco, trying to, you know, just get some information. And here we go. It's actually a Forge for before anything else, so no Forge, no quick expansion, rather going for a little bit of a bit more safe build with the Forge before expansion. And here we go, the pylon as well.
Yeah, just putting the pylon down. I'll be surprised if he doesn't cancel that, actually. How far off the Forge is the completion? I think he's probably going to cancel that. Oh, no, he lets it go. Is he going to put down a cannon? If he puts down a cannon, that would be really interesting, because that would force a lot of lings in order to expand. And the Forge is finished. Yeah, I don't understand. Alright, he loses that probe. There's a little sloppy there. I mean, I wonder if he threw down that cannon there. Maybe the links would then just run across the map and then run into the main or something.
Very possible. Yeah, that's very true.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's all... I mean, Headhunter, he delays the expansion for quite some time. But eventually, of course, Rico gets it up, so... yeah, it's a little bit delayed. The Protoss player has his expansion, you know, built quite earlier, and throwing down... Oh, I thought that was a cannon. No, it's just a pylon. So, yeah, one cannon, and Headhunter... He seems to be gearing up nicely for this match, but so is, of course, Rico. He is getting the second queen, and there comes the third expansion. You know, it's fast, but it's not unusually fast against in this situation. Yeah,
pretty standard play from both players at the moment. Nothing too crazy. I mean, I still think that pylon should have been cancelled, because it was only up for like, what, 5 seconds afterwards when the Zerglings took it down. So just little things like that. I think cancelling that would have been a stronger option. I mean, we do see the cybernetics core on the way now, so that does force the, or make the complete block anyway, so nothing's getting in or out for Headhunter in for some considerable time, unless there is a gap between the... Is there a gap between the pylon and the cybernetics core?
I actually think there is. Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure there is a gap there.
Okay, so yeah, Nazzel, it'll probably just plug that.
Yeah, I mean, there was for some time it was popular to just, you know, completely wall off and eventually kill the Forge or something core in order to get out. But people have figured out how to, you know, build their buildings in a more, you know, suitable way in order to avoid that type of thing. You never want to kill your own buildings, and you know, yeah. So we'll see what's going on right now. I mean, 2 gases taken for Headhunter right now, and he's building a. Oh, look at this! He's building a pylon. In the very, you know, corner of his base, so we should keep an eye on that, because that's the typical position where you want to hide some type of building, like say a Stargate, or say maybe say almost even a Dark Templar shrine, you know.
Yeah, we have a little engagement over here. There's one lone zealot making his way out, but nice control from Johnny. I think he only lost like 1 ling or something like that to that Zealot, which is quite remarkable actually, considering how fast Zealots rip through non-speedling lings. And interesting thing is as well that Headhunter decided to take the 2 gases at his natural before he took the 1 at his main. And the reason behind that is because of the Overlord Scout that comes in. We'll see it and be like, okay, you only playing on 1 gas of your main, like what's going on? But of course there is also an Overlord did make his way down to the natural, but that's the only other reason I can really think of why he would do that, unless he was just looking at his natural at the time when he needed his gas. But the units move out of position, them links could have actually run in there, because the Zealot's not there anymore, but opted against it.
Yeah, and he did decide for, oh, look at this, here we go. If we look at the panel I was talking about earlier, there's 3 gateways coming up there in the corner of the base. And yeah, question is, does this, I mean, 3 gateways, oh, here we go. Now we're talking. Oh, we're up to 7 gateways. So this is gearing up to become a very, very scary push, I'd say.
Yep, he's just going to go for it. I don't think Headhunter has any intentions to be playing a long macro game, and this is kind of similar to what Diz did against Cytoplasm earlier. He went up to 8 gates, I believe, in that push with +1, and you see +1 is being researched as well, but there's also actually a Robo with this, and he has an Immortal out. I don't think there was was there an Immortal with Diz's push? I can't remember. I don't think there was. I think it was just straight up 8 gates, yeah, but he's got a Robo with this, so it's going to be a little bit more more gas intensive. That's probably why he got all 4 gas, just to be able to support the Immortals as well as the sentries. Look how many sentries he's getting. He's got like already he's got 8 sentries. That's so many force fields. Got 2 Immortals out, and I think the rest he'll probably dump into Zealots. It's just like the mineral dump, because all of his gas has been taken up by Immortals and sentries.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, the sentries will, you know, JonnyREcco really needs to, you know, get in a good position and get a good surround here. He has to be, he has control over the Selnaga towers, so he will know that this is coming. And I think it's really crucial for him to really try to get a nice surround on this army, because if he fights up, you know, if he fights straight up, I think it's going to be hard, because those force fields are going to make it so easy as to deny any, you know, surface area for these units. So yeah, I'm interested how this is going to turn out.
Yeah, and Overseer did make it into the base as well, but he only scouted 2 of the gateways in the bottom right hand corner. He didn't see everything else. He doesn't know exactly how many gateways are behind this. So but I think he'll have a good idea when he realizes how many units come out. There is a War Prism in production, has just finished, and I got a feeling that's going to go to the main. Whereas this army stays to the right hand side, or maybe it's just going to go with this army as a kind of like a mobile pylon.
Yeah, and here we go. Headhunter has the 3rd base in his sight, but yeah, Rico once again. Yeah, I think it's really good by him to split up his units the way he is. He really needs to take, you know, a fight where he can come from not only 2 but maybe even 3 positions. Yeah, he's doing that right now. And oh, here comes the battle from. The attack from Headhunter. Headhunter really needs to use those force feeds. Nice force feeds there. First 3 just, you know, makes it impossible for Rico to defend this 3rd base, and even more nice force fields here from Headhunter. Rico has assembled a very nice amount of units though, and the question is Rico's going to be able to hold this 3rd expansion?
I'm not sure. There's so much energy left on these sentries. I think the 3rd's going to go down. But the good thing for Johnny is that he didn't lose all too much of his army there. Like, he baited a lot of the force fields and didn't like overcommit and like get his army cut in half. So he's kept his army at a decent size. Look, even then 2 force fields went down, but what did they do? They didn't do anything. Now Johnny still has his army. Now if he's to get right up close, he could take this out. But at the moment I don't think he wants to, because he realizes how much energy is left on all these sentries. There's so many sentries with full energy. I think there's 3 with full energy still, but I think Johnny's just going to sack it and say, okay, I'm just going to trade. He's just going to go for a base trade.
Wow, yeah. And yeah, I mean, okay, I'm okay with this choice, but question is it the right one? It's a lot of roaches actually. Those roaches kill buildings very quick, but so though it does Immortals and Stalkers, so Very, very interesting situation, I must say.
But the thing is there any probes on the map? There's no probes on the map,
yeah,
and there's a hash tree being made in the bottom left. This could be your masterstroke from Johnny. Let's have a look. Is there any probes left? I don't think there is. No, there's no probes left at all. If Johnny kills this base, he wins the game. There's no pylons anywhere. And this is it. These are the only structures left. There's a pylon to the left here that he hasn't spotted yet, but if he takes that out, Johnny is going to win this game.
Oh. This is so nerve-wracking. If you're playing right now, you don't know if you're going to win or lose. But really, really, really good choice there by JonnyREcco to just, you know, go for the base trade. And this is going to be tough. Headhunter, is he rallying to try to go to the bottom right now? He is, but I think it's going to be too late because he only has 4 buildings left, 3 buildings left, 2 buildings left, 1 building left.
And Johnny wins the game.
It's GG.
What a way to win the show match. Johnny with the complete base trade situation there, but it was a smart one. He got all of his drones out and he realized exactly what he was going to do, and he killed every probe. So very nicely played there by Johnny.